Right, and off we go. So, because here's this cable. There's one of the lugs that I'm going to be using. So I need to figure out how much insulation to remove. So just offer it up, working out roughly. I'm going to use a sharp knife, and it really does need to be sharp just to cut through the insulation. Do it with a little bit of pressure. I don't want to be cutting the copper strands underneath. So we just gently work our way around the cable, bending the insulation out the way. Eventually it'll cut all the way through. See, if you look there, the insulation is separating as I just bend it slightly, and you can see where it's joined there. So if we just gently cut that and then pull, there we go. So there's that. Just twist it round and offer it into the lug which it fits. Now I need to clamp the lug on, and I'm going to use this tool. Let me grab that. So this uses a mallet. So you put your lug in here with the cable, drop that down onto the lug, and then smack the top with a hammer, and it will collapse the lug onto the strands and make a really good connection. So without further ado, let's go and do that. Right, since my floors in the office are wood, I can't really kind of do this in the office, so otherwise I'll knock it through the floor. So there's the lug, hopefully going on the strands nicely. You don't want any stray strands. There we go. I'm going to put it into here. There's. Let the top down onto it. It's all in. Relatively central. And then give it a smack. You can hear the change in the tone, which means it's made a nice connection there. So you can see probably a little bit too much, but that's secure. So we do the other end, like so. He says, there you go. Got them in line, so they're all in the same plane. I don't need to do them at opposite planes because it's all running horizontally. There's no twists and turns. So yet again, hold the cable and hit it. Really good if you're having a stressful day. It can help relieve the stress. So there we go. There's my link cable, and all it is now is a matter of making all the other cables and fitting them in place. So we've returned back. This is just to show you what I'm doing. So literally one cable goes in there, one end, we'll connect it onto there, and then we'll connect that cable onto there. Ordinarily we'd use a washer or something to improve the connectivity, but I haven't brought any across with me. I'll tidy this up a bit later. Actually, no, I've forgotten something. I'm not sure anyone can spot the error. Remember, I'm a rank amateur here. So what I've got is I've got a cable with two lugs on, but still exposing some of the copper. See, look, shoulder, don't know, one there. So it's at this stage you can either take a bit of heat shrink and put that on with a hot gun, or you can do what I do, which is this stuff, is wrap some insulating, electrical insulation tape around it. So I'm just tidying that up a bit, and since this is a power cable, I'm using the colour red. one end. So that's how it starts out. Oh, hang on. So that's how it starts out. And we wrap a bit of tape around it, just to reduce any chances of things accidentally connecting. And anyway, it kind of looks nice. I've used, there we go. So that's what we've got now. I haven't covered this flat area because I want that to be in contact, good electrical contact. So let's stick it back on. Oh. I'm still waiting for my cable to come that I'm going to use to link to the battery. Thicker gauge, 35mm square. There we go. I'm going to do those up finger tight at the moment because I've still got other cables to make. But there's the start.